With that down, let's move on to this. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness may not have been as good as the first Doctor Strange. I don't think it's one of the better MCU films, but I still enjoyed it. I liked it. And one of the things that I quite liked was America Chavez, played by, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Xochitl Gomez.
Xochitl Gomez.
And I particularly loved her in the first act of the film, because we saw the first act of the film months before the movie came out, and we had a really good time with it. I thought it was the best act of the movie was Act 1, but still, really liked her. Her name has not really come up in anything too much when it comes to the MCU since then. But I think it was Entertainment Weekly. Either Entertainment Weekly or Entertainment Tonight was sitting down and interviewing her. And the interviewer got sneaky and kind of tried to get her to spill stuff. And she might have done it. Because while the MCU Chair Watch revealed a lot of names, Xochitl Gomez was not one of those names. But as reported through Comic Book Movie, the interviewer asked to describe what America brings to the table in Avengers Doomsday, she answered, bravery, courage, and powerful. Bravery, courage, and powerful. I love
it. Like, did they ask her if she was? Did they announce that she's in the movie?
No, there's been no announcement that she's in the movie.
That's a great way to get people to spill the beans.
In Avengers Doomsday, which you finished, just recently finished filming, what would you say America brings to the page? Oh wow! Again, look, maybe she didn't. I want to be very clear. Maybe he asked it in such a way that she wasn't even paying attention. That the fact that maybe he just, in her brain, it was just, oh, what does America bring to the table, or whatever. But the wording was, what do you bring to Avengers Doomsday? She says, bravery, courage, let's say powerful. Again, stop short of saying, let me be clear, I am in Avengers Doomsday. Like, that didn't happen, but it seems she might have let it slip. And listen, if this is true, and I kind of believe it is.
It's all true.
It narratively, Rob, it would make total sense. You're talking about Doomsday and Secret Wars completing and finishing off the multiverse saga. Secret Wars is their ultimate multiverse story. The one character in your MCU who can just walk between realities whenever she wants.
Some people do that on this planet.
Yeah, depending on what they're smoking. It would almost be jarring and make no sense if she wasn't a part of this story. I'm not saying she's going to be the MacGuffin of Doomsday and Secret Wars like she was in Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. But I mean, if she wasn't there, that would simply make no sense whatsoever. It would be like saying we're going to do the next Avengers movies where these alien creatures come who determine a planet's worth by their physical strength and not having Hulk in it. Like that just wouldn't make any sense. So it makes sense to me if she is. And if she is, I've actually been wanting to revisit the character. Anyway, Rob, you heard her responses to all the questions and stuff like that. Number one, do you believe she's going to be in it? And then does that feel like they're shoehorning her in, or does it feel natural and normal that she would be there?
No, I think absolutely she's going to be in it, because that was really their first calling this the multiverse saga. It's in the title of that movie. You know, it also got me really thinking, like, Wanda Maximoff's in that movie too. So I would imagine that we've heard rumors or whatever. Wanda Maximoff has to be in Avengers Doomsday.
Elizabeth Olsen's still insisting she's not.
Right, but she has to. I think she has to be. But it got me thinking. If you're dealing with the multiverse, and if Wanda Maximoff is in it, and we know Ian McKellen's in it.
Yes.
Ian McKellen's her dad.
Yep. At least in the comics.
Well, but I'm sure they're going to play with that in the multiverse. Imagine, if you will, because we know the X-Men are in it.
Yeah.
What if, I was always complaining, or I'd speculated before that there would be a Wanda Maximoff moment when she says no more mutants and gets rid of all the X-Men.
Right.
I think we're going to see that. I think we're going to see her. She's going to see she's going to see Magneto and wig out. Maybe America Chavez takes her places. Who knows? Maybe she goes and gets her like she was going to get, in the Multiverse of Madness. And we actually get that moment where she's actually confronting Magneto about everything that's going on, and you're a mutant, dear, whatever. And she doesn't reconcile it because she doesn't know him. And it drives her completely insane. And that's when she says no more mutants and gets rid of the entire mutants.
It's
All of
honestly
them.
one of the most pivotal moments in comics ever.
Yeah. And then you get this great stuff, and it would lead into Battle World, and then the mutants get brought back, and they're all different. Be a great way to get rid of the X-Men, like, but bam, and the only person she doesn't get rid of is Deadpool.
Well, because he exists outside the fourth wall, man.
Yeah.
You can't, even Wanda can't get rid
Yeah,
of him.
like, and he'd be standing there going, how great would that? No more mutants, and there's only Deadpool left. I don't know. But she's got to be in the movie. It's, you know.
Yeah, and by the way, to the Wanda Maximoff thing, Elizabeth Olsen is still insisting she's not in it, and she sounds pretty convincing to me.
They haven't, I don't believe anybody. Not after Andrew Garfield.
But remember, we are now in an era where not long ago, now granted, he wasn't talking about Wanda specifically. Not long ago, we talked about on the show, Kevin Feige brought up the fact that, hey, movies change actors for characters all the time. We can do it too. Maybe Elizabeth Olsen isn't in it, but Wanda still is. And maybe they get another actor. I'm not saying that's what they're doing. I'm just saying that Kevin Feige just recently said he's not opposed to recasting roles if they need to. So something to keep in mind. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Do you think Xochitl just accidentally let it slip that she's in Doomsday? It would kind of make sense that she should be, given what her power set is. I don't know. Whatever you guys think about this whole thing, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.